in our right mind. I hope and pray that all our limbs are working properly. I want to talk to the Republican Party, the MAGA people, the criminals, the liars, the fake, the phonies, and the frauds that claiming that they believe in the Constitution. The same people that's trying to tear down the Constitution and tear down freedom for black and brown people and women, it's the same people that wrote the Constitution. Think about this. The same people that wrote the Constitution is tearing down the Constitution because they hate black and brown people and women. They wrote the Constitution for whites, white males. Remember, in the Constitution, a woman, they don't have no freedom. A woman couldn't own no bank account. A woman couldn't own no land. A woman couldn't vote. A woman couldn't even smoke in public. All a woman was that prejudiced white man's slave, no matter what race they are. How can you say that the very Constitution that you wrote all of a sudden now is unconstitutional because black and brown people and women's rights don't matter? Just think about how evil you are. Just think about how sick in the head you are. Just think about how retarded you are. You know black people is going to fight. You know brown people is going to fight. But you are willing to die for one of the biggest lies that ever been told. You are so evil. You are so weak that less than 10% of the world's population is going to go up against over 90% of the world's population, and they expect to win. That's how delusional you are. Look at the chart up there on the screen. It just goes to show you how sick at least 77 million people in America is. What a big liar and fakes and phonies. At least 77 million people in America. Donald Trump has been crying about voter fraud ever since 2020 when he lost to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. He done went to court 20 times trying to act like he found some voter fraud when he ain't found nothing. And those 77 million lying people in America, they know that he done went to court 20 times about voter fraud, and they know he have found nothing. But they still follow him. They still bow the knee to him. They still beg him. They still call him their God. He done went to court with that lie 20 times. And out of that 20 times that he went to court with that bull, eight times he went in the front of judges that he appointed, and they still told him that he's a liar. 8 of his own judges. You only need 2 or 3. You got 8 of his own judges that he appointed that's told you that President Trump is sick in the head, and you still bow the knee. You still follow him. You know what you deserve, right? You know what you deserve, and you just keep on going, and you're gonna get everything that you deserve. Ain't nobody scared of you. You ain't scared no black and brown people. Yes, there is some weak people in America. That there's a percentage, maybe 2 or 3% of weak blacks. That may be 30% of weak Mexicans. I don't know too many weak Arabs. I don't know too many weak Jews. And I don't know too many weak Asians. But I know 77 million don't believe in America. Oh yeah, they believe in white national and the Proud Boys and the KKK and the Oath Keeper and the 30% and the Patriot Front. They believe in white supremacists, but they don't believe in the Constitution. They ain't never believed that black and brown people and women deserve the same rights that they do. But those days are over, buddy. We know now that all you ever been and all you ever did and all you came to do is to steal and to kill and to destroy. But not this time. We can read now. We know what the Constitution says. We are free now. You can try that now if you want to. All you're going to do is get a whole bunch of white people dead. That's all you're going to do. Yeah, some black people going to die. Yeah, some Mexicans going to die. Some Asian going to die. Some Arab going to die. Yes, some of everybody is going to die. But just remember, white people, you less than 10% of the world's population already. You can kill 80% of us and we'll still be the majority. Think about it, all you math geniuses out there. If the white people all the way around the world is less than 10% of the people in the world, you could kill 70% of us and we'll still outnumber you. But you know we're not going to let that happen. We do not have to bow the knee to you. You ain't better than us. You ain't smarter than us. And God and Christ don't love you no more than he loved us. It's a sad day that prejudiced white people, it's been delusional in North America for 500 years. That they believe in their heart and their mind and their soul that they're better than other races. Come to find out, they ain't nothing but liars. They ain't nothing but cowards. And they ain't nothing but deceivers. Now, there is some good white people. I know some. I know some good white people that believe that all races and all sexes are equal in God's eye. I know you there. And I give credit where credit is due. But remember, when you start a race war, innocent people is gonna die. Because when you in the heat of battle and bullets is flying everywhere, and you black or brown, you're gonna shoot everything white. And you white, you're gonna shoot at everything black and brown. So a whole bunch of, and the majority of the people that's gonna die in all races are innocent, God-fearing people that let these no good, prejudiced white people lead them down the road of destruction because of all the hate that's in their heart, that's in their mind and in their soul. 500 years you taught your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren and your great-great-grandchildren. You taught them hate when you knew that was against God, and you knew that was against Christ, and you knew that was against the Constitution. In America, we have a freedom of religion. If you want to be a Muslim, that's your own business. If you want to be Buddhist, that's your own business. If you want to be a Jew, that's your own business. If you want to be a Christian, that's your own business. That's the good thing about the Constitution. But when that prejudiced white man started talking about other people's races and other people's sexes and other people's religion, that's anti-God, that's anti-Christ, and that's anti-Constitution, and you need to be destroyed. You need to be stopped. And the Constitution said that you can use any means necessary to stop them. No one in this country has the right to try to take away your freedom. Nobody can tell you who to worship or what God you worship. Because in America, you are guaranteed under the Constitution, and you guaranteed by God in Christ. If these evil people come to try to take away right, the Bible says you can stop them. And the Constitution says you can stop them by any means necessary. That's the only thing that prejudice in your heart, in your mind, in your soul means. That's the only way to stop someone that don't obey no law. The Bible said, when you live by the sword, then you can be killed with the sword. The Bible said, if you sow discord shall come upon you. Whatsoever you sow, that same thing you gonna reap. That prejudiced white man, he mad right now because he's getting ready to reap some hell. He's getting ready to reap some hell.